In this demonstration, we're now going to show you how you can configure storage account login for your storage accounts, as well as look at some of the metrics and things that you can view in your dashboards. So to begin with, let's go straight over to the Azure portal. And in the portal, we can now see that we're in our storage account SAS demo, and let's scroll down on the left-hand side. And you'll get to a section at the bottom called monitoring, and in there are two things: alert rules and diagnostics. So let's first of all go ahead and select diagnostics, and this is where you configure all the different diagnostic logins. So it's currently on by default, but it's just recording hourly metrics, and it includes API metrics, and it'll delete the data after 7 days. So I'm going to add a few things. We're going to enable minute metrics, and we're also going to say, okay, I want to turn on login for read, for write, for delete. We're going to turn everything on for blob storage. If you scroll back up, you can see you also have the option for the different storage services. So file, you've got the same options there. For table, same thing. And finally for queue properties as well. But once you have them the way you want them, go ahead and select save. Now that's saved successfully, let's go over and look at a few metrics. I've actually uploaded already a whole bunch of images to the blob server. So if we scroll back up on the left hand side, notice that metrics comes under the specific service we want to look at metrics on. So you've got metrics under file, queue, etc. But if we select blob service metrics, and immediately I can see there should be a whole bunch of requests here. So we've got 3.83 requests, total egress, average latency, etc. So these are a whole bunch of metrics that we have that we can immediately, if we want to, publish to our dashboard. So we can go ahead and select this little pin. It's pinned to dashboard. We can select egress, pin that to our dashboard. And now if we simply select dashboard, scroll to the right, and we should see, we've got a whole bunch of VMs and things I was doing earlier, but these widgets are already here for us. We can create our own custom dashboards, move them around, but everything is there for you. And that's pretty much it from enabling monitoring and metrics. The other thing we can also do is go ahead and create some alerts. So if we go back to our storage account, select SAS demo, scroll back to the bottom down there, and we've got alert rules as well. So in this section we can go ahead and add alerts, give it a name, and select the resource. In this case, it's going to be on the blob storage for SAS demo, so we could choose file, queue, or table, but give it a name. So we'll call this, high requests, and we could give it a description saying this is for high requests, but then you can go ahead and select your metric and choose what it might be that you're looking for. So if we scroll down, we should see total requests. So there we go. And we could say, look, if the requests, you can already see them there, if it's greater than, say, 10 over a period of 5 minutes, send an email, and then I can drop my email in there. Or if we want to, we can directly send it to a webhook. So that could be to a automation runbook or another REST interface if we wanted to as well. And that pretty much wraps it up for monitoring alerts. As you can see, it's pretty easy. There's a whole bunch of metrics you can filter on if you want to, but that's pretty much where you'd configure the settings and should get you through the exam just fine.